Inside your body is a world you rarely see, an enormous glowing tunnel where every breath, every sip, and every meal sends waves of movement forward. As the camera drifts deeper, the light fades, the air thickens, and something begins to appear. It's your large intestine, overworked, underhydrated, and silently begging for help. When water vanishes from your routine, this organ becomes the desert of your body. And here, in this glowing emptiness, constipation begins long before you ever feel it. Meet the large intestine, the final station of digestion, where everything depends on water. When it's hydrated, it's flexible, soft, and efficient. But when you neglect drinking water, this organ becomes dry, tight, and desperate. Imagine it shaking an empty watering can inside your gut, hoping a single drop might fall. Every movement becomes harder, every push becomes slower, and every second without water brings it closer to overload. Constipation isn't random, it starts right here. Your intestine is designed to move smoothly through a moist, glowing environment. But watch what happens when hydration disappears. The walls dry out, moisture fades. What was once soft becomes rough like sand. And in the center of it all, your large intestine struggles to keep going. It pulls the last drops of liquid from your food, squeezing until nothing remains. What's left behind becomes heavy, dense, and nearly impossible to move. This is the first stage of constipation. Quiet, slow, and preventable. Now imagine your intestine trying to move something it never should, a rock-hard stool formed from days without enough water. Every push feels like dragging a boulder through a narrow hallway. The intestine strains, tightens, and fights against the weight. With each attempt, the dry walls scrape, the pressure rises, and the effort becomes almost painful. This is why constipation hurts. The organ isn't lazy, it's overwhelmed, and without water, the job becomes nearly impossible. Constipation isn't just not going, it's pressure building inside your gut. Gas gets trapped, waste stops moving. The intestine swells like an overfilled balloon, fighting against the tightness around it. Every squeeze becomes a struggle. Every moment becomes tense. Constipation is your body telling you that something is wrong, mainly that your intestine is too dry to work. Hydration isn't optional. It's the difference between flow and blockage. Before you even notice the problem, your intestine sends warnings. A heavy stomach, a swollen belly, sharp, stubborn gas, hard stool that refuses to move, and even unexplained irritability. These aren't random discomforts, they're distress signals. Inside your body, the large intestine is waving its arms, trying to get your attention. Constipation begins deep within, long before it reaches the surface, and the message is simple. Drink water before your body starts suffering. Your body loses water every hour, through breathing, thinking, digesting, and even sitting still. The large intestine relies on that steady stream to keep everything soft and moving. Without it, it drains every bit of moisture from your food, leaving waste dry and heavy. But when you drink enough, about 1.5 to 2 liters a day, everything changes. Hydration keeps digestion smooth. It protects your intestine, and it prevents the painful cycle of constipation before it starts. The moment water enters your system, everything begins to shift. The dry, cracked walls start to heal. The intestine regains its softness. Movement becomes easier again. Water acts like a superhero in your gut, cooling, soothing, and restoring. It softens stool, reduces inflammation, and brings life back to the places that were struggling. One glass of water may feel small, but inside your body, it's a rescue mission. Hydration is your intestine's greatest ally. Watch how your intestine transforms once hydration returns. What was tight becomes flexible. What was stuck begins to glide. The organ that once pushed painfully now moves with rhythm and strength. Water turns chaos into flow, and pressure into relief. Your intestine isn't complaining, it's responding to care. With enough water, everything inside you moves the way it's supposed to, bringing comfort, lightness, and the feeling of being back to normal. Water softens, fiber guides. Together, they create perfect teamwork inside your gut. Fiber absorbs the water you drink and forms a gentle, gel-like texture that helps waste move effortlessly. Instead of scraping through dry walls, stool glides through a smooth, hydrated path. Your intestine works with ease, not strain. This combination is the secret to avoiding constipation. Simple, natural, and powerful. Your body thrives when you give it both. Small daily habits protect your intestine more than you think. Drink a full glass of water when you wake up. Carry a bottle so you don't forget. Add fruits, vegetables, and oats for natural fiber. Move your body after meals to stimulate flow. Each choice sends support straight to your large intestine, and in return, it keeps your digestion smooth, your belly comfortable, and your energy higher. Your habits shape your gut more than any supplement ever could. In the end, your intestine has only one message: don't let it dry out. Hydration keeps you moving, keeps you comfortable, and keeps your whole body balanced. Every sip you take gives this organ the strength to do its job without pain. So the next time you reach for a drink, remember the world inside you, the one that depends on water more than you realize. Take care of your intestine, and it will take care of you.